Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into some mind-bending what-if scenarios that will make you question everything you know about our world and beyond. Let's get started. We're about to embark on a journey through the improbable, the astonishing, and the downright bizarre. Consider the universe as a grand cosmic laboratory where the laws of physics are the experimental parameters. What happens when we tweak those parameters, even slightly? Or what if we introduce variables so outlandish they seem plucked from science fiction, yet are rooted in the tantalizing whispers of scientific possibility or the strange annals of history? From celestial bodies behaving erratically to the very essence of life taking unforeseen paths, these scenarios will challenge your perceptions and ignite your curiosity. We'll delve into the science, the speculation, and the sheer wonder of it all. So, buckle up your cognitive seatbelts, open your minds, and let's venture into the extraordinary. The universe is full of surprises, and today, we're going to unpack a few of its most intriguing hypothetical ones. Let's dive in. Imagine our steadfast sun, the celestial anchor, suddenly deciding to move in reverse. Earth's orbit would be thrown into chaos. The predictable ballet of planets would devolve into chaos. The immediate consequences for Earth would be disorienting. Our planet would find itself in a cosmic tug-of-war. Now, let's shift our cosmic gaze from the heavens down to our own verdant Earth and ponder a scenario equally unsettling. What if, in an instant, all plant life vanished? Every tree, every blade of grass, every humble shrub, every microscopic phytoplankton in the oceans, gone. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? The vibrant greens and browns that paint our landscapes, replaced by a stark, barren emptiness. The most immediate and terrifying consequence would be the plummeting oxygen levels. Plants, through the elegant process of photosynthesis, are the primary producers of the oxygen we breathe. Without them, the atmospheric oxygen content would begin a steady, inexorable decline. Simultaneously, the foundation of nearly every food chain on Earth would crumble. Plants are the primary producers, converting sunlight into energy that sustains herbivores, which in turn sustain carnivores. Without plants, herbivores would starve, leading to a cascading collapse of ecosystems worldwide. Beyond air and food, consider the other vital roles plants play. They regulate climate, absorb carbon dioxide, prevent soil erosion, and influence water cycles. This scenario paints a grim picture, a stark reminder of our profound interconnectedness with the plant kingdom. Let's flip the script on atmospheric composition. What if, instead of losing a vital gas, we gained an overabundance of it? Imagine the oxygen content in Earth's atmosphere suddenly doubled. From our current roughly 21%, we leap to a staggering 42%. At first glance, you might think, great, supercharged air, easier breathing, perhaps we'll all become endurance athletes overnight. But the reality, as is often the case in complex systems, is far more explosive. The most dramatic and immediate effect would be on fire. Combustion, the rapid chemical reaction with oxygen, would become terrifyingly efficient. A stray spark, a dropped match, even a lightning strike could ignite infernos of unimaginable scale and intensity. Forests, grasslands, even everyday flammable materials would become hypercombustible. Wildfires would spread with terrifying speed and burn with a ferocity that would make current blazes look like flickering candles. For humans and other mammals, however, prolonged exposure to such high oxygen concentrations could lead to oxygen toxicity, damaging cells in the lungs, eyes, and central nervous system. This hyper-oxygenated world serves as a fascinating thought experiment in atmospheric science and biology. Chapter 4. Let's zoom in, way into the microscopic realm, where an unassuming creature defies nearly every definition of biological fragility. I'm talking about the tardigrade, affectionately known as the water bear or moss piglet. This eight-legged, segmented microanimal, typically less than a millimeter long, isn't just tough, it's the undisputed champion of survival, the heavyweight title holder of extremophiles. What makes the tardigrade so extraordinary? Its resume of resilience reads like a list of impossible feats. These creatures can withstand temperatures from just above absolute zero to well over boiling. They can survive pressures 6 times greater than those found in the deepest ocean trenches. They can endure radiation doses hundreds of times higher than would be lethal to humans. And perhaps most astonishingly, They can survive the vacuum of outer space, a feat demonstrated by actual experiments. The secret to their near indestructibility lies in a remarkable ability called cryptobiosis. Chapter 5. We now venture into a realm where scientific curiosity blurred the lines with the macabre. Vladimir Demikhov, a Soviet scientist, conducted head transplants in the 1950s, creating two-headed dogs. His goal was to push surgical boundaries and understand organ transplantation. These experiments contributed to transplantology but horrified the public. Chapter 6. Let's rewind the clock by millennia. Our ancestors performed brain surgery with stone tools. Trepanation involved drilling or scraping holes into the skull. Imagine a Neolithic healer using sharpened flint or obsidian. The patient endured this invasive procedure. Reasons for trepanation are still debated. Astonishingly, many survived. Evidence shows healing around trepanned holes. It speaks to our drive to alleviate suffering. Chapter 7. The moon cosmic egg about to hatch. Our moon, steadfast, silent, a familiar celestial companion. But what if its familiar, cratered face concealed an extraordinary secret? What if the moon wasn't just a lump of rock, but something far more organic? Imagine seismologists, diligently monitoring lunar quakes, begin to detect a new, rhythmic pulse emanating from its core. Not the random rumbles of geologic activity, but something with a pattern, a beat, almost like a colossal heartbeat. As these strange pulses intensify, other anomalies appear. Enormous cracks begin to spiderweb across the lunar surface, glowing faintly from within. On Earth, tides behave erratically, far beyond the predictions of gravitational models. The moon, our reliable anchor in the night sky, starts to feel alive. The initial scientific curiosity would quickly morph into global apprehension. What is happening to our celestial neighbor? Is it breaking apart? Or is it waking up? Picture the scenario. The rhythmic thrumming escalates, the cracks widen, and then, with a slow, inexorable movement, sections of the lunar surface begin to shift and break away. Let's journey back to the early 19th century, to the era of Napoleonic ambition and continental conflict. Napoleon Bonaparte, a military genius, ultimately met his Waterloo. But what if history took a sharp, technologically anachronistic turn? Imagine a clandestine group of time-traveling rebels, perhaps from a future where Napoleon's defeat had unforeseen negative consequences, deciding to intervene. Their method? Not with advanced weaponry, but with advanced information. Artificial intelligence. These temporal insurgents managed to upload sophisticated AI-driven strategic and tactical algorithms directly into Napoleon's mind, or perhaps provide him with a device that grants him access to this future tech. Suddenly, the already brilliant commander is augmented with processing power and predictive capabilities far beyond anything of his era. His battlefield decisions become flawless, his logistical planning impeccable, his understanding of enemy movements almost precognitive. The little corporal becomes an unstoppable force. The historical trajectory shifts dramatically. We turn now to one of the most profound mysteries in modern cosmology, dark matter. This enigmatic substance, believed to constitute about 85% of the matter in the universe, doesn't interact with light, making it invisible and incredibly difficult to detect directly. We know it's there because of its gravitational effects on galaxies and galaxy clusters. What if its nature is far stranger and more connected to us than we imagine? Consider a wild, speculative leap. What if dark matter is a repository of compressed, forgotten memories? Our final what-if scenario begins with an arrival from the depths of space. A comet streaking through our solar system makes a close pass by Earth. But this isn't just any icy wanderer, it carries a payload. As it grazes our atmosphere, it deposits a fine dust of alien soil, and within that soil, dormant alien bacteria. These extraterrestrial microbes, hardy survivors of an interstellar journey, awaken in Earth's relatively benign environment and begin to proliferate. Initially, their presence might go unnoticed. But soon, strange ecological shifts begin. Plants start to mutate in bizarre ways, exhibiting alien-like structures or colors. Familiar ecosystems begin to falter as native species struggle to compete or adapt to the changes wrought by these microscopic invaders. Oxygen levels might subtly shift, the chemical composition of the soil might alter, and the very scent of the air could change. It's not a disease, not in the conventional sense, but a fundamental re-engineering of Earth's biosphere. And there you have it. 10 mind-bending scenarios that hopefully stretched your imagination and sparked a cosmic curiosity. From suns going rogue to moons hatching alien life, we've journeyed through some truly wild possibilities. The beauty of What If lies in its power to unlock new perspectives. If you enjoyed these scenarios, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Comment below which What If scenario blew your mind the most. The universe of possibilities is endless. See you next time.